Hello, my name is Jim Motsko, president of the White Marlin Open, and I'd like to welcome you to our 50th anniversary of the White Marlin Open. Back in 1974, basically the only fishing tournament in Ocean City was held by the Ocean City Marlin Club, and it was a very good tournament. I think the last year, in that year, they had about 80 boats participate in there. 1974 was our very first year offering a tournament. The Marlin Club had been in existence for about 15 years, their tournament, and I have been a member of that since the mid-60s, since I worked on the boats. Our first tournament, we didn't know what we were going to end up with. I was hoping to get enough boats in it. I fished it. I was hoping I could win some money, and then use that to go fishing again. And that's kind of how it all started. The next year, we grew a little bit more, and then finally by the third year, we weren't going backwards anymore, and we were pointing straight ahead, and have been doing that ever since. This is our 50th year, and it's very humbling, to be very honest with you. My two main helpers, I shouldn't say helpers, they weren't even born. I mean, my daughter Madeline and my daughter Sasha. My wife Mary Ann and I and my cousin Chuck got this thing off the ground, and now Madeline and Sasha are basically running the whole show. I'm like the fishing advisory man and go get the boats guy, but it is humbling and very appreciative of everybody who's participated in the White Marlin Open. We have paid out millions of dollars over the years, and our tournament is known really all over the world. I mean, anywhere from Guatemala to Greece, people have talked about it. People are wearing our shirts. Lots of times I'll be just maybe at another tournament or fishing, and people will come up to me and say, "Remember me? I won the tournament in 19 whatever it was, or 2010 or something like that." It's very exciting, and in fact, we're going to be getting a congressional acknowledgement through Andy Harris's office for our 50th anniversary, and it seems like a lot of people are appreciating what we do for the city of Ocean City, for the county, and for the state of Maryland as far as economic impact, and we hope to keep growing our tournament as time goes by. When I stop working this full time, my daughters will be running everything, and then my grandchildren. So we're looking ahead for the future, but this one coming up is our #1 choice. This is number 50, and we hope it's a big one. I mean, when we first started, we had no idea. It wasn't planned to be a tournament that would grow. It was just a place, a venue to offer where people could go in and put up an entry fee and fish, and if you get lucky, you win some money. And most of those people, when they win money, they buy their boats, or they pay their income taxes, or they take it and go fishing again. When the people win the heaviest white marlin, usually in the last 15, 20 years, they've been winning at least $1 million. And most of the captains and mates get a piece of that money, that prize money. If they win, I've had lots of different mates. I had one captain that I fished with in Mexico in the Masters. He was from Virginia Beach, and he said, "Remember me?" He says, I was on the Rebel. And we won the White Marlin category in X year, and he says, and with that money, he says, I paid off my boat here. One of his mates, I know the mates on the Blue Bayou, a couple years ago, they bought houses with the money that they had. And it is a life-changing for a lot of people to win that kind of money. And you never know. Anybody can win it. You don't have to be a great angler. You don't have to be a great boat. You just got to be lucky and be out there fishing. For the last probably 15 years, we've had many calls of people, they want to be a vendor or they want to be a sponsor in the White Marlin Open, and especially vendor space. And I would hate to keep telling them we have no more room, we have no more room here at Harbor Island, and keep saying that. And I thought about approaching the city about using the ballpark between 3rd and 4th Streets as sort of like a vendor village. And we started the vendor village concept about 4 years ago. And the idea of having Dave Messick, you guys bring a big jumbotron down there, really added everything to that event. The first year we had it, we had the big screen up, and we had a storm come through. So the big screen came down, and then it went back up again. So it was kind of shaky. The second year, we actually had vendors there showing their wares. We had a lot of fish come by. People enjoyed it. There was a lot more people. And then the city decided to make a park into it, and we were kind of at a loss of where to go. And eventually the Recreation Department found a place for us at the Ocean City Inlet during the week between 11 and 9. We'll be down there again for our annual Marlin Fest, which is now growing and growing and growing. The only thing holding Marlin Fest back is the amount of space the city can let us have. We have vendors, we have food, we have alcohol, we have the big screen, but best of all, we have the best seat in town for watching the boats go out, and especially coming through. It's like the biggest big in-the-water boat show. You're just sitting there having a drink or enjoying yourself, playing cornhole games or beach badminton, and here comes the boats. And it's this constant procession from about 4 o'clock until about 7. It's a wonderful place, and we're looking forward to growing that also. And last but not least, I would really like to thank all the sponsors, the participants, for giving us 50 years of the White Marlin Open. We wish you all good luck. The anglers, the boats, the captains, the mates, good luck, good fishing, and maybe this is your year to get lucky.